Hey everyone, it's early morning where I am right now. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago and this is what I look like in the morning when I wake up. I just have a coffee, run out the door. So today I'm out here with a drone that I wanted to get back in January, but I couldn't get one because they were all out of stock. And check this out. So here's the bag I bring when I bring my drones out. So I've got a pile of drones on it right here attached to it. But the drone I'm going to show you today is actually in the bag. It's so small, it's in the bag. And it's a digital FPV drone. So let me take it out and show you. So in my backpack, if I open it up, I've got all my drone stuff in here. But right back here is the little guy. This is the guy I'm going to show you today. This little super tiny FPV drone with 2-inch props is called the GEPRC Rocket. And why is it so amazing? Well, if you're new to the world of FPV drones, you probably won't know why it's so amazing. But if you've been into the FPV RC hobby, this is amazing because look at how tiny it is. It's an entire digital FPV system. FPV is always pretty much analog, and the smaller you go in size, it's 100% analog because it is too difficult to fit digital components into a small form factor like this. But GEPRC did it, so this is all digital. Think of it this way. FPV analog is like watching television on a tube screen. FPV digital is like watching TV with a flat screen TV coming on cable, and you're getting good bandwidth and a very clear picture. But let me warn you, this is like really getting into the FPV hobby because in order to fly this drone, since it's digital, you need digital goggles. And pretty much the only people making digital goggles right now is DJI. So you have to buy these DJI goggles and they are pretty expensive. You need these goggles to see what this guy sees. So I've never flown this guy. It is designed to fly indoors or outdoors, and it does fly on a 3S or a 4S battery. So I've got two different sizes of batteries here. I'll show you in the unboxing the batteries I use. And one last thing, when you get a drone, you take it out of the box and you configure it and set it up for your liking. This was the simplest drone ever to set up. It was like they had configured everything already for me, so I just basically attached a battery to it and pretty much 95% of it worked boink, without even going into beta flight and setting the rest up. Now for my very first flight, I'm going to use a very tiny battery on this. This is a 450 milliamp battery. Now the video I see out of the front of the camera here for the pilot, I'm going to record that video in my DJI goggles right here. These goggles have a little micro SD card on the bottom right down there. So I'm going to record that video onto this, and it's going to record at 720p, and then I'll upscale it to 4K. I'm going to put it in acro mode. Here we go. There's my car coming at it. Don't smash into my car. Let's go over to the school here. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I like this a lot. Now, I just woke up and I had a coffee, so my fingers are kind of jittery. But wow, now I know why they sold out of these little drones. They're like so awesome. And I have like a 4-kilometer range on this thing. Can you see me flying 4 kilometers on this little drone? That would be just crazy. That's their little wind turbine that they have up here. Come around that. So obviously GEPRC, when they made this, they put a lot of effort into this drone. Look at this thing. It's breezy outside, and here I am flying. That's me sitting down where I'm flying from right there. Go over my little head. Wow, this is impressive. All right, so this is the battery I had on it. This tiny little battery here. It's probably out of focus. And this is the battery I'm going to put on it. It's twice the size. So with the bigger battery, it's a little heavier for flying, but you'll get a longer flight time. I'm going to go this way because I see people showing up with their pets the opposite direction. So I'll go this way for a bit. I have a super long range on this, so I can go really far, which is great. I can fly it out several kilometers if I want. So let's go down here, go under this. There. Nobody's around. It's like empty out here. It's like zombie land. This is great. Going up to my camera. All right, let's bring this down for a landing in front of me over here. And here we go. All right, so final thoughts on this drone. I'm in love with this drone. It's awesome. I'm going to use this so often for just sitting around and having so much fun. I was kind of worried that it might be a little too fast, but it is so well tuned that even with the breeze, there's a breeze happening out here. If I take off my hat, you'll see my hair flopping around. But even with the breeze pushing this side to side, it was still pretty smooth. There is no image stabilization on here or anything like that, like on a camera drone. There's no gimbal or anything like that. That's all up to me, the pilot, to keep it straight and level and smooth when you're flying. And the video, like I said, it's only 720p that comes into my goggles, and that's all I could record because look at how tiny it is. It's kind of hard to fit a camera up here with the battery. There's not a lot of space. You could do it if you wanted to. You'd have to put the camera on top of the battery, but that adds a lot more weight, so then you get a lot less flight time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put links below this here video to where you can get this on the GEPRC website. And like I said, in the RC hobby, there's analog and digital, and you're probably watching this and probably into the digital already, so you have no expense other than to buy this drone, which is not going to be super expensive considering all the technology you get and how good it is. But if you're somebody who has nothing with digital and you have to buy the drone, the goggles, and the controller to get everything to work, well then, it's going to be pricey. It's going to be the same price as a DJI camera drone, pretty much. It's pretty expensive that way. But it's a one-time cost because you never have to buy the goggles or radio again. You just keep buying drones, which are very inexpensive compared to everything else. It's really cool. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I will have, like I said, all the links below to everything you want to check out. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny unboxing coming next just to show you what you get in the box when you get this. And once again, high recommendations from me. This is probably one of the, well, this is easily the best digital FPV drone of this size on the market today. And if you get it, you're going to have nothing but great experience. All right, take care. Catch you in the next video. And now a super quick unboxing of the GEPRC Rocket Lite. This is the box that comes in, and let me just open it up here and show you what's inside. So inside we have our quad right here. Here's our rocket. We'll look at that in a sec. Let me show you what else is in the box really quick. I don't know if you can see that, but you get a set of 4 spare props, total of 3 battery straps. I have one on the drone already, so here's an extra 2. Some antenna plastic covers that you can cut to size if you wish. 2 strips of 3M foam right here, and I believe, you know, just tear that off and stick it on the bottom perhaps for landing. I'm really not sure. You also get a little mini key here that fits in all the tiny screws on this drone. Finally, get some paperwork on the camera, the CADX Vista included. You get a pile of stickers and a card to tell you to go to the GEPRC website to download the manual if needed. Looking at this drone really close, you can see it's made out of aluminum. Very nice protection in the front here. And carbon fiber. It's 3mm carbon fiber. You can see that. It's nice and thick on top and on bottom. And of course some plastic. Bendable plastic. Very flexible here for the prop guards. The props are 2-inch props and they are 4 blades. You could probably put 3 blades on that if you want. You could remove the prop guards as well. And the motors are 5,000 kV. Here's a close-up. There we go. You can see the numbers on the motors right there. And yeah, they're 5,000 kV. I will say this drone is extremely solid in the hand. It feels like a rock. It's really well made. You could smash this quite a bit. It shouldn't break at all. Now, as already mentioned, the camera is a CADX Vista camera, which means it's going to send a digital signal back to your FPV goggles, which means you have to use the DJI FPV goggles, these ones here. It's the only way you're going to see what this drone sees when you're flying. Looking at the rear, the battery connection is an XT30. The recommended battery is an 850 milliamp 4S battery. I have one here, but I had to put a little modification so that the XT60 turns into an XT30 to connect. Let's check out the weight of this here drone in grams. 129 grams. All right, to sum up this video, this here drone is pretty darn cool. And if you use the DJI FPV system, you're gonna get about a 4-kilometer range. Not that anybody's gonna fly 4 kilometers with this thing, it's so tiny, but you could. All right, so if you have any questions about this drone, post them below. I will try to get back to you and answer your questions. If you would like to buy this drone, I will put links below to the GEPRC website. It's not very expensive. It's a very popular drone. If you watch any YouTube reviews, you're going to see it get super high marks for this thing. And that brings me to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it very much. If you know nothing about the FPV drone world, I will have a series, if not already, on FPV drones and for beginners, how to get into it. Just do a search on my channel and you might see it already. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you in the next one. Take care.